Today is one of those days where I just feel like nothing is working. I hate my hair, I hate my makeup, I hate my outfit. There's nothing that I can do to change that. It's just the day. I feel like maybe it's my water intake. Grab your water, let's take a sip together because I know we're like 2 glasses behind already today. I think we're supposed to have like 8 of these a day. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would talk about my fragrance collection. It is something I'm trying to build on because honestly, I am so jealous of fragrance TikTok. I see their shelves and how many different fragrances they have, and that is like an elite lifestyle. Like, you are goals if you have a shelf full of like a variety of fragrances. Your goals, you've made it in life, you don't need to go any further. I'm very jealous, so we're starting my own collection, and I feel like we have some pretty good options here, so we're gonna dive into all of my favorites. So I wanted to start with kind of like my introduction into fragrance. This is a fragrance that honestly changed the way that I felt when I was wearing this, and that's honestly, I know it sounds like a little bit cheesy, but that's honestly what kind of like kick started this like interest in fragrance, because it was something where I was like, wow, I can honestly like change my mood or change like the way that I feel when I'm wearing certain fragrances. It was kind of magical, so for that reason I will always respect this perfume. Also, just a disclaimer, some of these are like women's or men's fragrances. Who honestly cares? They are scents that are found in freaking nature, so I don't care if it's a women's fragrance or a men's fragrance. Just wear what you think smells good. The first one we're going to talk about is B by Ellis Brooklyn. I love her. I think she's such a unique and special perfume. This is one that I got from a recommendation off of TikTok. I think one of my friend's makeup sessions, that's her handle over on TikTok. Definitely go and follow her for perfume recommendations. She loved this one and she thought it was such a unique perfume, like I said, and that is 1000% accurate. It is really sweet, it's really beautiful, it's warm. Now, I did bring this to Nashville when I visited Rudy, and she said it smelled like straight up syrup, and it does have like that syrupy kind of base to it. I mean, it's like honey, it's like a bee, syrup, you get me? But I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's in the warm and spicy family, but I do want to say that it's way more warm and sweet in my opinion, not necessarily spicy. The keynotes are dark rum, vegan honey, and vanilla bean. The honey and vanilla bean I think are super present. That dark rum definitely comes into play. I think that's where they get that spice from. So that's a really nice addition. So it does have something outside of that sweet family, but I think that honey is what you're instantly going to get from this. It also has sandalwood, which honestly I think is like in every single freaking perfume out there, but I think that sandalwood also adds to the warmth of this. It's definitely a summery, springy type of scent. It's what I'm wearing today, and it's just phenomenal. Also, the little magnetic packaging. I love this one. It's so unique. The only thing I can say is this doesn't last me throughout the entire day. A majority of the day, yes, but not the entire day. By the end of it, I do feel like I need to add a little bit of something. So that's like one of the only cons, but honestly, I will get past this just because of how amazing I think this perfume is. So because I liked that perfume so much, I also wanted to try this one. This is also by Ellis Brooklyn. It is super amber. So the idea of amber or something like warm and spicy like that is something that I'm really attracted to. I think those kinds of scents work really, really well with my body chemistry. I need some warmth in my life. So this is also in the warm and spicy family, but honestly, like the fact that this is in the warm and spicy family and this one is also in that same family, I don't really get it. This one is totally different than this one, although it's warm. I don't necessarily find it to be spicy necessarily. I don't know. The keynotes of this one is amber, cedarwood, and vanilla orchid. The amber obviously is very present in here, but I think it's paired alongside a smoothness that comes from that vanilla orchid. It's really nice. If you like a musk scent, or if you wanted to try a musk scent but you're kind of intimidated by it, I think this is a great introduction because it's not overwhelming. I do have another amber one that we're going to talk about a little bit later, and that one is very, very powerful. This one is like a great introduction, a great subtle, musky, warm, and spicy scent. I think this is such a beautiful fall scent. We're going to stick with the amber scents for a moment. This one is by Kayali. That's Huda Beauty's brand, I believe. Or maybe it's like Huda and her sister. They're like partners in this brand. So this one is called Invite Only. It's their amber scent. And this one, I'm just going to tell you now, is not for everyone. I think it's a really, really elegant and beautiful, sophisticated perfume. But I think a lot of people are going to try this and be immediately turned off by it just because it's very, very intense. It is definitely warm and spicy. It is definitely musky. The keynotes of this one is amber resin, benzoin, and cinnamon. So very, very warm. It's definitely a very warm, deep amber scent. It does have some tonka in here as well. It's very long lasting. See, I smell this and I just get like sophistication. Like, it's a very mature scent. I don't know. It smells like adult to me. Like, I'm a sophisticated, sexy adult when I wear this. Like, I have my life together. I also have money. Okay, I have money. I have my life together. This is sophistication in a bottle. Again, not for everyone. Let me just read some of these like reviews for you. So you obviously know that I like it, but the reviews on Sephora are very, very mixed. That's why I do like to buy travel sizes, especially for ones that I'm a little scared of. I love this and I would definitely repurchase a full-size bottle of this, but it's definitely nice when you can get a small travel size bottle so you can try it out for yourself. yourself and see how you feel. So like I said, I love it. This one review says, this literally smells like a combination of big red gum and sandalwood. I'm not a fan and I definitely do not recommend. This one is titled No. I don't know how anyone likes this. It's the foulest thing I've ever smelled in my life. I don't even know how to begin to describe this. My sister asked if she could have it and I refused just so I never have to smell this again. There are complete opposite reviews here. There are people that think it smells delicious. They're obsessed with this. And then there's people that think it's absolutely disgusting. Again, I really love it. I think it's sophistication in a bottle. Go ahead and pick up the travel size and let me know what you think because I'm really interested. Let's switch it up a little bit and talk about this one. This is by YSL. It's the Black Opium in the green one and not the pink one. I don't really love the pink one. I think that one's like a classic, but the green one is so yummy. I feel like this is like the influencer scent. I think a lot of the bigger influencers, I see them recommend this all the time. I was a little hesitant because I have smelled the pink one and I didn't really love it. So instead of buying the full size and committing to that, I did go with the travel size and I think it's absolutely delicious. I think it's really sophisticated. So see, here's where I have a problem with that like fragrance family description. This is also considered a warm and spicy. And at this point, I'm thinking, are all fragrances considered warm and spicy? There's like a little bit of warmth. Hold on, Rudy's calling me. Do you guys want to say hi?
Hi, what are you doing?
I'm filming, you're on camera.
I'm on candid camera, like, comment, subscribe.
Okay, where were we? Actually, I have to poop now. Oh wait, never mind, I'm fine. Okay, YSL Black Opium, the green one. It is also considered a warm and spicy, but I do not find that to be true. I would say maybe it's considered warm, but it's not really spicy. I guess that like warm and spiciness comes from the coffee. Now, I'm not a coffee person whatsoever. I don't like the scent at all, but I think it's a really nice complementary like scent here. It has green mandarin, fig, and coffee. Those are the key notes. But I think that like green mandarin is really what's present here. I think it creates such a smoothness with this fragrance. Like I said, I think this is like the influencer fragrance. I think a lot of people love this one. I got some friends to try it too, and they were instantly obsessed. This is also a very classy one. I feel like when you get to certain perfumes that aren't necessarily vanilla, that aren't necessarily like overly sweet, when you find these like really nice smooth perfumes, that's sophistication. And that's what I love. When I put this on, I really feel like a baddie. I feel like hot and sexy when I wear this. I feel cool, I feel sophisticated, and I love the way that this makes me feel. And this one also lasts all freaking day. This is one that I get a lot of compliments on when I wear it, and I think it's a fantastic perfume. And again, travel size if you want to try it out, but honestly, I'm devoted. I will 1000% be getting a full-size bottle. Love this. Not the pink one, just the green one. Let's talk about CHARLI d'Amelio. That was me TikTok dancing. Okay, this one actually really surprised me because when I think of CHARLI d'Amelio, she's so young. I think she's like 19, something like that. So when I heard that she was coming out with a perfume, I honestly did not think that that was going to be something for me. Just like I said before about those really sophisticated perfumes. That's what I'm kind of gearing towards lately, where I just was afraid that this one was going to be overly sweet and overly like young. Like it's going to be like a young person's perfume, but honestly, that's not the case. I think this one is beautiful. This one is called Born Dreamer. I think the bottle is super cute with the little star. I think honestly this is kind of youthful and it's like whole, you know, like the essence of it. I don't know what I'm saying. The bottle is just pretty cute with the little star. This is also one of the most affordable fragrances that I have here. I think this one is like $50 for this size, which is honestly an excellent price. Perfume can be very expensive. I think she's really catering to her audience because a lot of people out there, especially young people, they're not really going to drop coin on perfume. So the fact that this is at like an affordable price, like $50, I think that's what that thinking was there. So this is a fruity floral scent, and I think that's very true. It has a tiny bit of musk here, but I think that's just to kind of balance with the sweet. The top notes of this are pear, keep that in mind, and orange zest. It has jasmine petals and pink sugar, and as the base it's cashmere woods, skin musks, and cedarwood. Cedarwood and sandalwood and literally everything. Now the pear is going to be the most present thing here. It's very sweet, but I do think, like I said earlier, the musk really balances that out nicely. This one also lasts quite a while too. I've gotten some compliments on this one as well, and I wanted to bring this up specifically because it's reminded me of one of my favorite perfumes ever, and that is Ariana Grande God as a Woman. These are so similar, and I think it's because of the pear that's present in both of these. The first thing that you're going to get with both of these is that pear, but both of them are complemented with that musk as well. So these are so similar. I think the CHARLI d'Amelio Born Dreamer is going to be a little bit sweeter than God as a Woman by Ariana Grande, but honestly, if you ask me, like if you sprayed this on me and said to guess which one was which, I don't think I'd be able to notice. God as a Woman is one of my favorite fragrances. The fact that this is so similar, it means I really like it. These two are really beautiful scents. Miss Charlie shocked me with that one. So my friend Anna was the one that recommended this. She said it was one of her favorite perfumes, and honestly, I 1000% agree with her. So because we just touched on this, I'm just gonna read off the notes for you and then we're gonna move on. So this one is considered a fruity musk. The top notes are ambrette and juicy pear, which I think is gonna be the most present thing in this perfume. It does have orris and rose petals as well. And the base, which I think really complements that pear, is that Madagascar vanilla and cedarwood. It's a very smooth fragrance. That pear is beautiful, and I think you're gonna absolutely love this. And why don't we continue with Miss Ariana? This one is called Cloud, and I think you've probably heard about this one because this one was a fan favorite for so long. So at first I did not like this. I really enjoyed the scent, but there was one thing about it that I was like kind of indifferent about, and that was the staying power of this fragrance. But there's a catch here. This is one of my most complimented fragrances ever. Every single time I wear this, I do get a compliment, and I get compliments throughout the day as well. So it does have great staying power, but I don't smell it. Does that make sense? Like, I smell it instantly when I put it on, but throughout the day I lose that scent, but it stays on my body so other people can smell it. And I came to appreciate that because I was like, you know what? I don't need to be overwhelmed by my fragrance, but I would still like other people to smell it. So I kind of like that. A lot of people say that this is a dupe for the Baccarat Rouge. I believe that's what it's called. I've not tried that one, so I will not really compare the two, but people say it's very similar. This one is in the Oriental family. It is a gourmand. The top notes are lavender blossom, that pear, and also bergamot. Miss Ariana Grande loves that pear, and the rest of us do too, honey. It has some coconut, vanilla, orchid, and it does have a little bit of musk and woody scents as well. This one is really nice. Miss Ariana Grande makes some bomb perfumes, I do have to say. I think the Thank You Next one, I think that's my friend Shayna's favorite. I smelled that one and I don't truly love that, and I think it's because it's like overly sweet, but maybe one day I'll try that because I've been so impressed with Cloud and God Is a Woman. Last one we're going to talk about is Miss Billie Eilish. I think this is called Eilish by Billie Eilish. I'm going to be honest, one of the reasons I bought this is because of the bottle. You cannot tell me that this does not scream elegance, sophistication, beauty, all of the above. This one is also a pretty affordable perfume too. I think I got this size for about like $40. One thing I do appreciate too is every single size of this comes in this beautiful bottle. That's really nice. So you can get the full experience even if you're not willing to put down all the money for that full size. This is going to be for my vanilla girlies out there. This one is very vanilla. I do have to say when I first sprayed this in stores, I didn't love it, but I went ahead and bought it just because the bottle was so beautiful and I've fallen in love. This is also one that I get tons and tons of compliments on when I wear. And I honestly think that vanilla is a scent that most people are attracted to. I think it's going to be hard to find somebody that just doesn't naturally like the smell of vanilla. Now, do you want it on your body? Do you want to smell like vanilla? I don't know. But I feel like most people, if they were to smell vanilla out there, they would like it. You know, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty warm. It's just nice. And this one is really lovely. So this is in the amber family. And I feel like maybe that's a little true, but there's such a sweetness here that it's not similar to those other amber ones we talked about today. This one I would definitely say is more of a sweet perfume. It's very sweet. The top notes are actually sugar petals, mandarin, and warm berries. It also has that creamy vanilla and soft spices. And I do want to say creamy vanilla is a perfect description. It's very creamy and it's very sweet and it's very vanilla. And the base is sleek woods, warm musks, and tonka beans. So it's definitely a warm yet very sweet perfume. And I think it's so beautiful. You definitely gotta like sweet perfumes if you're gonna buy this one. You definitely gotta like vanilla, and you definitely gotta like Billie Eilish. All right, that is it. That is all the perfumes, or at least the ones that I truly love in my collection. We have a few others that I think are definitely good ones, but they're not my favorites. So if you want a part 2 to this video, I will definitely touch on some, and my collection's growing, so we're gonna get some more perfumes coming in the near future. So definitely keep a lookout for a future video. All of these perfumes, as always, they're gonna be listed down below. My socials are gonna be down there. Make sure to subscribe and like this video before you go. I need to go self-tan right now. I have an event tomorrow and I'm looking very pale. I need to make sure the skin is popping. We got a lot to do. So I'm outie. You don't have to be. I will link some new videos for you all to watch somewhere around the screen. Feel free to do so. That is some quality content. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.